When you hear the word gas, you can think of filling up your car or even what you had for breakfast. However, the phrase has a special meaning in the cryptocurrency community. In the context of cryptography, gas refers to the processing power needed to complete tasks. A vital component of the Ethereum network is gas. It is powered by the fuel, just like an automobile needs petrol to run. If you want to know everything there is to know about it, then continue viewing this video. Welcome back to Crypto Anna, the channel dedicated to educating our audience about the various kinds of cryptocurrencies and all the information that novice investors need to know. Today's video will cover a variety of topics including cryptocurrency petrol fees and their functions. You obviously don't want to miss today's video, so pay close attention. In order to ensure that you don't miss any of our uploads if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and enable post alerts by clicking the bell. After finishing the introduction, let's discuss our topic for the day. Within the realm of cryptocurrencies, gas denotes the computational exertion necessary to carry out transactions on the relevant platform. Gas is essentially like a toll on the highway. Just as truck drivers pay a greater toll than drivers of smaller cars, charges are frequently higher for larger or more complex transactions. The unit used to quantify the amount of computing power needed to carry out particular tasks on the Ethereum network is called gas. Every Ethereum transaction needs a charge since they all require processing power to complete. The amount needed to successfully complete an Ethereum transaction is referred to as gas. On a blockchain technology, gas fees are the transaction costs that users pay to miners in order for their transactions to be included in the block. The conventional supply and demand mechanism powers the system. Miners have the option to incorporate transactions that pay more if there is a higher demand for transactions, which would force users to pay more for speedy and effective transaction processing. To conduct a transaction or carry out a smart contract on Ethereum, you have to pay gas cost. You will always have to pay for petrol when completing transactions, regardless of the wallet you use. Wei is the unit of measurement for petrol fees. It is simply 0.000000001 ETH. Wei can be compared to cents, as 1 cent is equal to 0.1 of a dollar. You have to decide how much you are willing to pay to complete each transaction you wish to do. The greatest amount of gas you are willing to pay for in a given transaction is known as the gas limit. It would also be beneficial if you entered the cost of petrol for each transaction. Gas fee equals gas price x gas limit. The petrol fee is paid at the time a transaction is submitted. When you wish to transact in Ethereum on the Ethereum platform, you must pay a gas fee. The gas limit for an ordinary ETH transfer is 21,000 units. Wei is the unit of measurement for petrol fees. It is simply 0.000000001 ETH. Wei can be thought of as cents because 1 cent is equal to 0.1 of a dollar. On the other hand, the speed in which the Ethereum network processes your transaction depends on the gas limit that you are prepared to pay. Basically, proposals ready to pay greater petrol taxes are given preference. However, be prepared for a much lengthier process if you would choose to pay a smaller petrol fee. To find out how much ETH you'll need for the transaction, multiply the minimum gas necessary to perform a normal transaction minus 21k gas units by the average gas cost in Gwei. You can easily complete all of this in your digital wallet. The majority of wallets that handle ETH and Ethereum-based tokens let you choose the transaction speed and figure out how much Gwei is needed to complete your request. There is a petrol fee in order for the network to operate properly. In theory, a user might run an infinite program, intentionally or unintentionally, without paying gas, which would stop the Ethereum network as a whole. The user still pays for the services rendered even in the event that a transaction fails due to insufficient petrol. This keeps the network safe from attacks, but it also means that if you don't pay enough petrol for a transaction, you might lose money. The greatest amount of gas you are willing to consume during a particular transaction is known as your gas limit. You will then receive your petrol back if the actual amount consumed turns out to be less than the limit you specified. However, if your limit is too low, the transaction will either fail and you will lose that petrol, or you won't be able to execute it at all. This is particularly risky if you're trying to buy a token during a period of high network traffic and fast price fluctuations. There is a petrol price for each crypto transaction you send or receive. This also applies to trading cryptocurrency and executing any operations that call for smart contracts, such minting NFTs. Speaking of NFTs, gas fees are also required for NFT transactions, just like they are for Ethereum transactions. The acronym for non-fungible tokens is NFT. Consider a fungible item or unit as being interchangeable, such as a penny. A non-fungible token, on the other hand, is a special item that cannot be traded or exchanged. As a result, there is a limited supply of NFTs, and the demand for ownership rights over these few NFTs determines their value. A unique digital component, whether a picture, movie, GIF, or audio file, is called an NFT. The blockchain, which enables cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum, is used to verify each digital piece's distinct identity. Although the Ethereum platform is used by the majority of NFTs, other platforms such as Solana are also used for NFT buying and selling. NFTs can also be acquired through NFT clubs such as the Bored Ape Yacht Club, where you can purchase a membership to an exclusive club with benefits from other clubs and acquire one of 10,000 unique ape NFTs. Verifiable digital art is no longer all that NFTs are, but projects no longer offer benefits like full membership or tangible advantages. Do you have to pay petrol fees for each and every transaction that a cryptocurrency owner makes? Petrol costs are not always required for cryptocurrency transactions. For instance, in order for miners to keep up with the blockchain, they must pay a transaction fee for Bitcoin. In the event of a mining scarcity, such as the one that happened in China in April 2021, Bitcoin transaction fees might reach $59. If not, the typical Bitcoin transaction cost can range from $24 to $31. Ethereum, therefore, was designed to be a decentralized platform applicable to a far wider range of applications than merely Bitcoin exchanges. Therefore, gas is the price of using the EVM platform to execute smart contracts or even send digital currency like ETH. Although these transaction fees have the same function as gas costs, the Ethereum platform is the only place where the term gas is used. There might be costs on other sites as well, but they won't specifically be related to petrol. It's also important to remember that, although gas is the EVM's abstract unit, transactions on the Ethereum network are paid for using ETH. Petrol fees are independent of the price of ETH, since they are measured by a different department. This implies that the cost of transmitting ETH will remain unchanged even if the price of ETH increases. You can specify a tip to reflect the transaction's priority level if you want to lower the petrol expenses for your ETH. Because they keep the tips you pay, miners will work on and complete deals that give a bigger bonus per patrol. They will also be less likely to complete transactions with smaller tip set. Gas payments support the security of the Ethereum network. We stop network spamming by charging a fee for each computation that is performed on the network. Each transaction must specify a maximum number of processing steps it can consume during code execution in order to prevent malicious or unintentional infinite loops and other computational waste. The basic building block of a computation is gas. Making the most out of your investment should always be your first concern. So how many gas fees be used for that? For this reason, Ethereum is stepping up with the launch of its much-awaited ETH 2.0 solution. A significant rise in transactions, the reduction of traffic, and the elimination of expensive petrol prices are all expected from an overhaul that increases speed, efficiency, and scalability. However, cryptocurrency is gradually turning green. With their cheap petrol costs, more recent coins like Cardano and Polkadot are upending the cryptocurrency industry and providing greener options to more energy-intensive rivals. The NFT metaverse has begun to adopt low-cost, sustainable scaling options in response to strong criticism from collectors, NFT artists, and environmentalists. That's all we got for you today, gentlemen. What do you think about cryptocurrency petrol fees? Tell us in the space provided for comments below. Please remember to give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Additionally, make sure to click the subscribe button and enable the notification under this video so that you are alerted the next time we release a video on the most recent cryptocurrency news. That way you won't miss any new films in the future. Thank you for observing. As always, we hope you have a wonderful day and see you in the next video.